Don't change me, come on, yeah. I wanna me try, yes, why me so I can't. Me go don't change, me go do you fear. I wanna me try, and dip my back and say, only my dear, I'm all to your back. Although you
Yeah, man. Although you say, ooh, man, mama, nature me photo. Ooh, you say, ooh, man, mama, nature me photo. You say, men mama journey photo. Queen Mother Crobia, me who say what the ho? Aquaba. Go via bois. So Aquaba. Alex K. Via. As a one Udian. If you are the Fufoba. Tum. Padam pam pam. I'm waiting for my Lady of the Night to well, Lady of the Night title. Say something. Haja bint Nkomoh. Queen Mother. Okay. Irene, it was nice seeing you this weekend. Prince Junior, baby Fawati. Now, Meneo. Sorry, you are too late. You cannot get the Lady of the Night. Sorry.
Now, me man of the night.
I don't know what was shows. You know.
Who wants to be?
Choose. Remember, who wants to be the chief?
Who wants to be maybe your mom, maybe. Papa, you never on touch internet.
I don't know. Oh, must switch if you don't know. Your Facebook user.
Na Facebook user.
Then I go to pet and your mother though. Zakwa so you have been a while reincarnate you.
I don't know. Lady.
On your crowd. Nakakora akwa kitwa de enyu we see dem your favorite.
Na do ya kwa na una hu. Where na do ya.
Oh. I was walking some.
Meaning the old man. Now you born am.
So I can't say more because dear go share. I take it back. I just sorry. Penny at sell. Yeah. Sorry. Of love. 1, 2, 3. AJ.
What do you do? Other food, the other is why food. Hey, Papa, neighbor, for internet, they are.
No. Me switch. Na screen na no ida. Oh, banya buta. Da baby. Ada the baby. Sese.
Then why any other food? I am
baby. Hali. Akwaba. Hali uba ntemanka unya lady of the night too. See how Queen Mother Crobia is my lady of the night. Next time, Brantem. Oh, yeah, mommy break crowd. Anyway, Queen Mother Crobia deserves. Also on the me that.
Is there one to the door?
The baby, na miss me the baby. Why? Oh, that baby. Oh.
Oh, life.
But Harley, you are still my number one, okay? Don't worry. By net dear, and then your Queen Mother's night. Right. Sorry.
I'm from Monanaga.
Also, on the rooftop. AJ. Oh. Okay, I'm making sure say oh.
Our ability to say one could every cent in my cool.
Nanadako, I know I've sent him. Oh, sorry. Sorry. AJ. Hey. Hey. Wait. The way are they?
I said I'll come with.
Tum. Nice one. In fact, and you were for the next 4 minutes. What dedication be a type mommy? I mean, read him out. What dedication be a type mommy? I mean, read him out.
Dedicated, and you may have a Madopina. The unknown ones, the secret admirers, those who
generic.
Those who
generic dedication be a. Yep.
There is no fighters that me dedication in that I am quite.
I mean, so one more generic names to the end, one more specific names to the end, is Anna Yakoy.
I think open me body.
Bum. Yankase, play to the world. Yes, dedicate the song to some special someone.
Okay, to you, special someone. Man know thyself.
No, you'll be in your friend, man know thyself. Man know thyself. Or a pharmacy shop or Cape Coast.
Or you're being in that. Yet no stop it.
That's your fucking pal. Okay. Alexa Chrono. Baby, will be a nice to say dedicated you with mom. And to wait, Alex, care appear now. Why?
I know the amount. Why do you want to know? What body? I said that didn't get to me, Bobby. It will Bobby. That's why Village Yamisa, so a mammy.
Very also say, or dedicated to her one and only.
You know yourself.
Okay. Hey, Kwamra. Hey, Sisi, yeah, me, Kim, Kaya. Ayo. Brakwamna, I say you are the man and Ajua. But it may treat me who can come fast. No problem. Prince Junior also dedicated a new way. Emma Linda, also your Junior. Uncle 7 years, we are romantic. Why are they? Uncle 7 years, so we are romantic. Yamisha. Bra, you see a wine. I hate those things. Crap.
Leave it alone.
Okay. Irene should say a person dedicated to a song to Money Boulder.
He know who he is. That's all.
Granny.
Yeah. I'm dedicating this song to Yama.
And a government to say I dedicate a new way, mom.
Okay. Thank you, government. Thank you.
Government. Vinach, I feel the two cerebral, madam. You can't. How many people?
Another woman. The number of people have been dedicated.
Charlie, let me go to the real people. Kwesi Owusu, or say Otie Efi, Sydney, Australia, or dedicated a new way. Aman, the one and only Rose Ejekum. Rose, baby, I will be
Mr. Rosina.
Baby, I will be Kwesi Owusu, a dedicated a new way. Mount Kwesi Nyamisha. When I'm a penal, film way, and I'm a penal, and yet, Otio Cerebro. Who's Otio Cerebro?
Man know thyself.
Obviously, boss, man know thyself. Obviously, bra, body. I go now. Also, so you feel Aquaba. That's it. Ages to see and dedicated money, Teddy.
That's not.
No one see a Semnasiana.
Yeah, friendly Teddy. Teddy, who knew Teddy? It didn't Teddy.
Oh, my sweet baby girl is dedicating this song to me. Ow. I'm up soon. I'm up soon.
Bob, the one dedicating you mobile. Oh, Bravo.
Aji. Hey, Vinasha Bokashu. Vinasha Bokashu.
I needed this song to my baby.
Or dedicated you way. Emma Vinash.
That's what be more Vinash. Don't me more cash money.
That's all Vinash or not dedicated Amo before from.
Yeah, no, they dedicate your movie. Say, remember me, and they dedicate your mana.
From Skinny. Where the M say, yeah, they bait you. Eric, be careful before you respond to this one. It's a bait.
Yes, it's a moment. That's put your mama down, please. I need there you be. That's
where yourself. I say sorry, I meant Bacchus. Where yourself. It's a poop man Dawson's on per problem, yeah. On per problem, yeah. I really say, Nkomoh this is yeah. If you for Takeno, it's no. Away there, I
want to be declared my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't put down. What will be wrong?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't feel.
Hey. Hey.
It's my
the skinny.
Oh, hey.
Pop the skinny.
Hey, dedicated no movie.
The yet one of years I yo, would problem. Our fans now start TV in the
Association for Nature.
Association for Oh, now where's my Vicky? Where's my Vicky today? Oh, Charlie. Why is this thing doing that? And I mean, we start the phone. Oh, Vinash is why register the phone for cash app and see. Obi sending Bibi Kaka now making sure say hey Juma. Why? Vinash what minimum biana?
But I was
nothing below $50 and I say.
There will also pay 50 cents for the trial.
Oh, there. Hey. Now then, what funny choice here, man, for a job.
And then, you never know, on fancy.
I don't know why he's doing that. So, I mean, let me go off and come back here. Phone is to see and I may restart it, so I don't understand. Aha, that is the minimum.
Minimum of $50.
Yeah.
And TV is the guy now.
Hajia, why do you want to see what's behind me?
Yeah, now I'm professing a young man to find. That's no way you cry.
No, I had it. Okay, very say or dedicated all the men here. Sessing. Okay, Ako.
Yeah.
And you want Nkomoh, remember? I want to restart my thingy real quick.
Yo, and then that lady can ever be our father. And the back to the end down. And then so Yamedia chain, and they Ukuada. You didn't come up with Bezebeze or her caption at natural say, Emperor was saying, and it says, I want for a beaja. I want now at you. Papa da ne ho ba Nkomoh no be hihye so na ye de na ase kese ma adofo a ebeja yen na wotwetwa mu ewo Bronx abonten so me koja ye nua na nada ako e ma ne pe ne ma me krabia ya me nhira mu nyina. I don't want to mention names. I remember a few names, but I don't want to because they've been one way. I know more new, but they came to support. Yedamase on behalf of Nana Akon and Nkomoh Nkitinkiti. Yes, ye near so. Yamisha will be bia. Anyway, I say Emperor was sing, and I say Adolfo. Ediashia, a wumpim. Now me train. Media beman and nine. Hey, Papa, Mufanchame, sorry. Now me bomukaye say African Most Beautiful registration is still going on. Your deadline is June 30th. 80, we are between the ages of 18 to 25. This is a time for you to register. We am webia mayehu. Afei se we ababa wa wutie na empo usikasem anase bibi to register no. And why I think akrama you contact me behind closed doors. We have a few people who are ready to sponsor. 80, contact me behind closed doors and put your registration in. You never know. Team no any say you empower a mama ni a mebuna woman so more self-esteem, your self-worth, and few other things. It could take you to places you never know. Don't underestimate this. And yakase, do not worry about physique. And some beauty pageants, no, it's about how skinny you are and all that. But we all know, say, the typical brown skinned girl, which is an African woman, is not a skinny woman. Kakra we ye mema no pe bibi kakra asum. That is how naturally no yetete eto kakra, ahofe kakra, abasa kakra, yefun kakra, ati ase bibia kakra letre se bibia abo ano pepepe. Eno visit ambusa.org or africanmostbeautifulusa.com. Not put in your registration. Tickets are coming out when we close this, which is June ending. No pepe you close see currents now. That's it. We're moving on to the next A. Then Ghana Music Awards USA 2021 is also coming up on August 21st. Oh, Atlantic City. Pepacho unjo ticket here. Bomodia na mani nye wano. Afei hwehwe bia obeda mo amote jersey ni de muni problem to me etuka no betwam na moko New York for so saba ufie chire na eba bomodia because the hotels are getting occupied, it's going higher, and you don't want to miss this year is going to be an exclusive event. Last year 9924 no one wabano. Yes, performance was great, it was brutal, the stage was shaky ho. Afie ye mamo times 2, double the action, you know. It's momo modia na monyeje mo ticket na yenshia on August 21st. Nana mada adofo ase for coming over the weekend to support. Iti pacho wo bibi kaka ho a. First so my na papa ba ye de Nkomoh na hihye so.
Yo, I was for me that one na se chill bibia no I mean the whole crying for me. So no say me da na the better adofo ase. In fact, my susa my my fe ti me do bibia ase akwan bia so a bibia ti me de bo adwuma de ne bia no me da mu nyina ase. In fact, mama much do me regret it back across it me bed down sa Nkomoh Nkitinkiti ko in fact much do me team body no your viewers are for mo be great me buy na me da mo ina in fact yes na me age pa do na raho kakra ho bet afi no mo say we are no who we say wow.
Na mpacho wa wure hu mu mpo no.
sɛ
And
mpanin sɛ sɛ bi
I'm Ghana soon, Sam.
mpanin sɛ sɛ bi yesu a yɛgya ne ahem
Sir?
nti yesu a yɛgya ne ahem ehu obi a ɔde esu afra ahem da enye yɛ nti in fact mo yɛ ma na yɛ fɛ da obi biara ase nti nea akra no menya akra mɛsan yɛ yie ne bio because mo yɛ ma na yɛ fɛ paa
Come on, let's get with you.
so when the first time or the
So we're first time. Yeah, so okay.
first time first time or the you know when you push for the back on my next date no
Like why for
Miss V.
na agent me ama
that's all your man.
has me here for man.
Lady man, thank you. Thank you.
About so it's now Dr. Popa adwuma ayi si ni na so ono last week na adwen ya ne say ye ono di kan be so krom ha say wan see ni the calendar ni ye
Oh
I Pope di kan be so ha last week
and you be o di ama why e be on kwa di ama di ntu abeja
wafra kuntunkuri pare be ma tete gram o jina ono wafra kuntunkuri a
remix. Capital say obi ni eyi suicide experience. I see that you know experience right? Suicide is what?
Not suicide is.
The father expert for suicide. Capital, how did you become an expert in suicide? What time? What time in your life?
Capital ipa. Nti buta fo fa medamasi. They went to my car no.
Okay. Nice one.
You
nice
ready
one.
that over to you, Papa? I think that why they are still there.
Once you can hear my voice, forget my face.
You
this is not your real face.
This is my real face, but then said I papa and said I see when who cry and you be okay. Obi
and shut down your fine bias.
It's no Obi Ghana, Yamuakwaba, Akosia Ata Obapa, Yamuakwaba, Wine Buna, Nyaku Hansen, Yamuakwaba, Irene the baby will be Orlando Ho. Nana Kose Ventures, Akwaba. Yes. Nana Kose Ventures. To send a mote and actually, one or too much makeup, no. Nyaku Hansen, so a your num be answer Abana.
What the one? What the no your problem. Now, Nyaku, I myself now, okay, the end of bright guy. Wow.
Who's on no be cancer about.
Oh, okay.
Okay, be nice to see more aquaba.
Oh, okay.
Challenge one monjemu hotel, yes, Remo. If you miss this event, it's on you. Wallo, wala, you know. 2 big events. You cannot miss any of them. The Ghana Music Awards USA coming on the 21st of August. And then the Africa's Most Beautiful. Kachali, Africa's Most Beautiful. When can I say Minchremo? You see a level now. Any 4th of September, Labor Day, I think. Labor Day weekend.
Now we know.
Level na sa event in it. Yeah, just say yes, Oba say yes, I pageant from. Level na sa event in it, no, and young kwala kra entino mesrewa enya agro bi kra. In fact, 2 events ni na agro bi enim. A serious business, and it's fun-packed event. 2 fun-packed events. You don't want to miss out on any of them. Mr. Mwan, pese mi hu se problem bi o ha. Na yen solving real quick. Sani ebeya mo betumi a share no. You figure out problems. Say, oh, how much to me share no
Last year, I mean, last week, when we got to say, Tiomka. But you're Tiomka. Obi afani momo na mamre why? That means send momo.
Yeah, now you to me figure out because
cash is not acceptable.
yeah,
Is not acceptable.
yeah, figure out because I'm trying to make sure so we are all good. Okay, if you are about me, if you are also HR me
Any idea?
also but two bomb.
Nkomoh about it.
Okay, problem incoming. On the other side, I am you crash simple program. Me pon, let me coffee. Cause all be me. All right, and then freestyle. So it's me for baby. Yeah, Obia question bia. If you are looking for a partner, come to AGMA and AMB. Cupid will be there live. Oh,
That's all.
I'm pedu board na nyum no so bi be hia ne do no.
no, AGMA
No, but whoever wrote
AMB.
that, who wrote that?
Irene.
And we just have to be real and honest.
Irene answer the better side.
Yeah. Yeah. You never know.
Irene never trust her.
What you say? Obi shia ne dia was sebe buying toilet so. No be shia ne dia we yase. And I know ade ya e ko ayi grofo tutu bi a fine. Grofo to be imaginary wives and things. Grofo to be on my dream. Ewie ne fire bag e ko ekrum. That's all. And you know,
If you are, that is not true. You are not the sweetest.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
If you're now,
you and I know. So you are not.
You know, I mean, it's true. Irene is right.
Yeah.
You never know. You might meet someone there, and that's a very beautiful relationship.
No, also never trust her. No,
but I can't say. We will see your results after 9 months. A bump in Papa's voice. That's all. That is well, Jaja, what they are. Yeah. Some West Jacks nipping so, and also a necessary. Yes, but some Jaja, my Jackson. Yeah, you might be a lecture say, I have a problem. Yeah. It's about the freestyle.
Freestyle, but so I saw this video today and I want us to start with it. Now, I mean, if anybody else has anything that any freestyle, so but let's listen to this video.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe. Babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 24/7 before you can feel loved?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 24/7, but I'm not wood.
Okay, babe,
okay, I'm a woman, and I find you attractive, and I would like to have sex with you once in a while. Even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do that. When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe. Babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 24/7 before you can feel loved?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 24/7, but I'm not wood. Okay, I'm a woman and I find you attractive and I would like to have sex with you once in a while. Even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do that.
Okay. So, my question is, Brano, wakyerɛkyerɛ n'asɛm mu fɛfɛɛfɛ. Ɔse, ɔbaa no ho yɛ ne fɛ, ɔfili no, ɔgyina ne nan so correct. And to him, that is way more than enough. Way more than ɔfie dwuma ba na ɔhu ne yere sɛ ɔgyina ne nan so ne mpoko yi gye adeɛ yi a ɛyi ne baako sɛ ne gye ho yi etuatua hɔ fine. And that's all he needs. Okay, cry, man. And Obano say, on yet made of wood.
Wawa.
On ye wawa, on ye sapele, on ye odum.
Chancellor.
Oh yeah, human blood made of flesh. Feelings womb. And so no, Mosha. Is this man a very loving wife, a very loving husband? Like, or to me, I think he's a very loving husband now. Or revere no, or adore no, or worship body no. And some person be abusing no.
Now the sex you abuse.
Oh, Madam Nyamo
Excuse you? Sex you abuse.
Why?
Or person body ne ejina so che. Or person ye fresh. Forever on per se be rigorous activities basa bia wo hwe akwari so to say so kasa o charge dia and if you nyina be sheki, and because of that o person pacing it out send e be ya oba no on feel abused and overused and confused and diffused and all person reserve oba no ahofe. Oba no fufie no oba fie no hu ne pe na nani agye keke. And oba no so say enti sir at least once a week po. Once a week po. Just say no mo ye ne say like anniversaries ni birthday ni ade ana.
They go by government calendar, holidays.
Government bank holidays.
I feel that
And the Bakuba up weekend way.
We know more London, you know.
Just a check it. Okay. And so no, maybe they me for be man so pass some more can answer wumpa or banwa or reserve no. Send a bear no be fair check on pay abuse bia and so no. Modi I want someone share my drink say kwase na make na fine. But some money me just so dear.
Okay.
No problem. Well,
that's interesting. Gidikai, I just wanna admire the way and it's a very sensitive topic. Them, but the way I almost see me rano a buafu away as a walk casano, not crutch and let me tone it down. Now what they are baby. Wouldn't set me door. It's very nice for you remember to learn. Nice.
Akuzi ami that's pa okay. Yanko na da akuso. So woni mi aya adwenti. Ala.
Etre oda be ma no
Me das. Okay, na da ko so adwenti.
But as somebody said, Papa you study. But as somebody na say, "Tabe oyo ba eno kan no." And
now reserving na ho fe no.
Body no be firewood.
Good.
Afei so no yaka wa ha. Emre bi ebetwa mu show is say obi ane ne body language. I mean the love language, sorry. 80 ebia to erano. At least ye dimia of feeling loved. she feels the bond. She feels that connection. And it's important because Obi say, how can a relationship exist? Like she finds him attractive. And that's what she said. And that's very nice. And any penny nana a relationship one do no. And I say bedo bema. It's a very dicey situation but it's very dicey. I think the guy needs to work on that. But I can also respect the fact so on also feel say makuma mu me wodoma me pefie na me hu ane mani age.
Ow.
Enye edi a mediwu na kire se medo.
No.
Na de wu gina he.
Tell me my back.
We're backing vocals. Backing vocals.
You know, but honestly, there should be some sex going on. There should be. And yet, also we have this notion in our heads, and men in our PD. And yet, no, there are other women who are also like men. They're sexually very active. Hormones, are different. And see, I think their situation is one of those where the guy is not into sex, but she is. She wants to be filled. She wants to be touched, kissed, some foreplay and things. The body is also intact. I don't want to go there and say, baby, what do you mean?
Oh, and the year Juma power, the macho this one crowd to say, yeah, Juma.
Bro, forget to macho, no. But there's a possibility to say, Branty and Obey my BBS, or there's something on his mind that is bothering him. But I think it's important. Make sure I can move before back. I have one make me question. Open ingredients in good chance in my cut neatly. Now me say brabe didi. Ubi so a very problem. Edi ehun hia. Oba home ma it brings frustration. Eti papa, what dear? Midi besiana e mema na kasa na yakoro na ba.
Bakus young friend, class 7 with you, was reba.
Minty cry. Now, ever too swana weekend.
Oh, what? Okay, Dr. Pope, yeah, go.
It's all over his face.
Yeah. Dog, yeah, go.
Yeah, Papa. Medasi. Video no a little bit confusing, kakra. The man here confusing.
Confusing bien.
Oh, add them. Minia.
Be more done a year. On person be abusing.
Nina no so no.
Oh, there's some confusion after dicey show.
Mate ya, na nada for mate. Be mate 10 gram mate.
One.
Ayana ako eka sembi most of the time on this show say the beginning of everything is important, right? At the end of the day, the beginning of their relationship and everything, is the output of whatever we were seeing. Because only obinama utmihu said, or sexually active, and I said, oh no, obi a nani jisa anyamano. It is a mumie no more compatible from that nature na eyana emani yedin. Because here is the case, bema no bi wa at the end of the day owo niema fufuro bi a oye obi wa okọ bathroom mu ekoye niema enti no obeba no won wa gene satisfaction dada enti no wodi we mu be ha na adwen a ena ade ba ko a em se yenua maanum eya omonti ase ne se papa ka se mbi se si a jack ya mon rofo jack ba ku bia e 10k
David
what can I charge you?
I say hano
se si a kra 100k enti no so bi be yire no ho pa bo jack pa olusu ba ko a e chance aba Jere mako bi na woman e ya adoma chade a e bantem. Bebre no e chance aba.
Easy.
Enti no
I talent.
Enti no ono na Bobby free bathroom aba drive abedru fie na fe na wo de beta. Sa de na de ebe yedi. Enti the beginning with all the jokes in no, the beginning of everything is important. O here brand here na. Our muscles kama o jina ho o strong.
So you do be ankasa.
But at the end of the day no, enye liar. Enti yenu aba no so no. I say what the tata no, eno so nye lie. Ono hu se onya hu akosu ya pe o nani age ne yire ofie. Why satisfied?
Again, you know. Why so why?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we example. Say girl no menim ni.
But go video so why so why?
Also why satisfied?
Okay.
Na me say why satisfied. It you know at the end of the day no. Mema obi aba mu bi no so no. Jamaica nyina ne say beginning no hia. Say awura no nim. Say beginning no abrantie no sa na ositie dia. Ene ono ana kwafae nti no ono an ento aso. But yade a guy no assistant within the scope dia. Honum no a different case. But enye mema nyina na very very active. Bebre na no problems egu omuso no. Credit card hunsema IRS wants to chase you omonso no. Obedru fie kura jack no obebo bi no. Gere onye 20k ansa. Ha mienu ansa obetumi aba awabo.
Okay.
You know, Papa, obi nso betumi aba mbi.
I don't mean to cut you off, but Papa, I'm portraying to my mind. Does that mean that stress and bills and other things can shut a man down sexually?
Well, short to and say
Ako ofa mema 100 siwa. Ademi ensa nekita mema. Okay? First, na juma. Second, so wuska. These two things no kelkia. Na ni beji so baby ejamo.
Oh, okay.
Because these two things, you know, ebetumi ama na to dan ope. Atoka ope. Aye movement be ope. If any of these two things, you know, and click here, the brain is not ready to do anything called sexually stuff. Or yeah, because if you say idea on person be denying the other partner.
Oh, okay.
It's no so ahia omo bibi wo omunsam no out me sorry ye we bibi ye we no. At the end of the day no, they are at ease. And yes, why penny they like to spread and over Ghana cramming kobo biadi, Udwanifa Mua, Kakra or Munsam na, University for Biano Macho or Monamoi, Sa Pepena or Modu money and say, what I said, because the mind is at ease, or Peso to Bibia or Quano Aquacoto. So there might be a pillar, to trigger whatever is down there.
Okay.
You have to get a good career. And through the career and have good amount of money. Because men have ego by nature. They want to showcase cars and one more dime and those things. And you know, Sanya no and click here. Obey Bakumi and Nubiano are relaxed because now you know and you're ready for that. But those who have some of these things in place, you know, you see, say now besides a good platform issue. When they get an offer, a very good offer, look at what happens to them that night. If they are going to tell you the truth, Obi mo juma pa, right? Very good offer, 6 figures, whatever. You will see their mood swinging that same day, you know, in a different level. Because now he can talk what he wants, he can buy what he wants, he can make movement, not doing about form. But the bibi quite tight. Now talk about a juma mienu sunny way and san what me a movement. Okoba so cross can be a ma. Oberu via to me anyway.
Okay, if you are some kind, no abano. Or so no one yet you crack na. Some broke ass niggas to be fire. Wow, me feeling bien. We
No,
a
but I
personal
think that
experience.
she's right. Oh.
Personal experience on the
Papa,
no argument.
and near broke for now. They have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
When you're broke for now, they have nothing
If
to
you have
lose.
personal experience, nobody should argue with her. She's right. Okay. Nana agree go.
Yeah, we got for and when it's a assembly near dance here, no, you chat the home near the dance here. Any kind of banner, some more the banner, besides, as soon as he a die, a chat to our them died a day. Oh, a man should be entire day, a come Bobby and home. A die, a chat to all the young bear once in a week, be a bit me guys one of the last time.
When I said last week.
Last
I said last
now
week.
we said the girl na can what things a come
I
here
check
say
her.
a chemu bro bear busumi miensa. So the girl na can and a hono abanti no hu so you be a onim say the sifa e krokro ma na nso no enwie peyo. So
now why they ask me? Boy.
I didn't go highlight you. Okay.
It's not about broke. A man must deliver in bed. It's one of our responsibilities.
Yeah, you know, Osha Obano, on say Obano assign a word of the mother man is answer baby and what is it no? Baby and what traffic tree. So, so why you be a ND, you did better who's a Otibeman, Otibeman. Now we normally a girlfriends and branching for our minati and about coming out for. Oh, because Beman misses some bed finna be whom a girlfriend. And look at me feel it bien.
O to be bojack pa no dey see na wakoda. Any fekeke.
As a we know some debi or obashi. How can you do that?
How
obashi? How can you do that? We answer we a serious abuse.
No, a respect for the feminine.
There be a abuse because I'm proud here. I did echo. I'm proud here. I need dear echo. I'm proud here. Dear I am proud. And my brother Emmanuel for cry PDA. And you know, a brand you know, in fact, as a son of Barnet, you know, who share my wanting a bear for fair pa. Because I was a bear baby or a very gentle, I just say, sure, Obama no Casacra cost Rocrano, when to mean one cost our level, so baby, you know.
Baby.
Oh, as I said, my Casano, said the Metiano, Sagan, no friend in your gas and make a
Samo.
Yes, Samo say.
Okay.
Eti onim said the Zifani man Casacama, the shares about Nemo, Bamano, there be because Obama somebody can so when was the last time? When was the last time there was Habesha partners or was Nimua? It you know, Bama in fact, or yet the Abana bro. Now I'm sure you are obedience can be done and gone. Gan so no wa papa hwe na nim esuo na hwe ne se de ne nan ya wa chia ne de abia so na hwe ne sere wa is again ho be efe edible fruit
Okay. So far the back was say one hwe nti yen man real quick na say wa be when.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe. Babe, I love you. Why don't you touch me? When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 247 before you can feel love?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 247, but I'm not wood. Okay, I'm a woman, and I find you attractive, and I would like to have sex with you once in a while, even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do.
Even if once a week, when I say 1 week, I say more.
Charlie?
No, but see, the guy has a legitimate question. Why do you have to feel loved only when I'm inside of you?
No, but
Papa,
that is
watch Yano.
well, it's a nice question, and it's for the girl to also answer. It looks like they are therapy, and that's a very good way to communicate. Honestly, it's just so touching to me. Like that is very, very nice.
Okay, for the Bakus, I'll bring me a shot there and you pardon by Ajunipa.
Oh, Debbie. That's how they obeying some of this obeying way I've been saying. Got nice girl. Mashaba could be, she was talking about Adriane. I don't know if you guys have watched it. Or can say Adriane or Bemano. I of winning of Nigeria, but Bemano pay Nigeria Adriane. Oh, yeah, I'll see then be. So I didn't know this was a lady crowd. I can't me, yeah, discuss it. But I know if a pound. The way the Ubers need to feel now, I can say, why brains work.
I'm offending too much, man. Emma.
And so on person best say body.
Exact. Oh, but I knew you would get it. I knew someone would get it. Unpreserved body.
Unpreserved body.
For a long-term use. Body on purpose. Look at this body.
But again, also now the girl is to say, me know what I say. Me used to toy, yeah, and I may touch myself. Me now, but I mean, but on a serious note, I think it's me my kind of say, I mean, or yeah, selfish, kakra. To say, do I have to be inside you before you feel love?
Because for all you know, Father Back will say you, for all you know, this man provides for this woman. What to cafe, what to done nice. No closet, I am man, money day.
Diabolic practice in
the full closet.
Ampa obeying now, but who's a love language, Obi Oma need the touching, Obi Oma need the just spending time with quality time. Obi Oma need the gift. Obi Oma need the I won't be brain. Ebia the lady or that affection and touch You are not providing it. You are providing gift. But there's all kind also on your wood. So a gun and also in Kobe, body no be firewood.
At least once a month or you okay, Anna.
Oh, a month, once in a month, this. Or can't say be once a week in Podi and Quebec and be a jumanti schedule na dinti and once a week. I think it's normal, but some person who yema and them way I would say maybe 3 times in a week wouldn't be bad if you can. But once a week is better than once a month, mom. I mean, what is preventing you from touching way? Unless you say be watch so am abre and I say when ya alomobi so side be on. And one thing I wish
this man looks like a very genuine man. On the mazen.
Obefia trouble fee. No, not coming in it too.
No, trouble in you feel. Oh, do you know who they are? No, that's no hard. No, baby. Oh, you
can see, sir, also cano. I mean, you can see, sir, I mean, but when you're Obama Betna, Martina Fee say, which means you stayed with the guy for quite some time, maybe.
Hey, Irene.
Damn. 3 to 4, and you're bad. Trading can at least say week, 7 days. Well, into Ubu training for the 4 child, and you're bad. So over 2 the 4, so I now been 3 on 4 off, now 4 on 3 off, so that's okay. But Girl no ye fe papa. But if
Okay.
you na suban no ka hunti na be man no to me, you know.
Oh, Suban is me sure do you okay. Hey, Isaiah say preservation of body. Odere ya bazi. Etoka mano na say and heat engine na. Obi beje fi usem.
Simple.
Simple cry.
Na ɛhɔ na amishu mi bi sɛ dɛ nti sisi asɛ azɔri yi sɛ raban kafo bi na ɔyɛ ne yɛ bibi a wayɛ bana.
Oh yes, of course. Why because he's doing it from a good place. He's doing it on any intention there or stress or no feel there. They spend time together. They go to the restaurant. They travel. They do this. They do all that. That to him is love. That is his way of showing you love, care, and attention.
No, so do not love me like that. At least, That was just in the why that. And what's show what love more be show love through is there. Exchange is no wrong. And make them.
Yeah, because
I mean, so we are sad you but off which is not what also there then oh yeah. And the one say I said, why don't you leave? Enter the we walk counseling, right? So after that, you know, so still as I just leave instead of going to cheat, you know. That's what I would say. If from inside maybe. Okay. I think that would be the best thing. Always I say only your bema or now your bow. That's on your mouth. Now you think that the love is gone now. Just go. You know, give up and go. Instead of
sometimes the love is not gone. Girl, no love, no uncle you. It's just that Benteno refused to touch her the way she wants to be touched.
Because
girl,
you see, the girl is like a trophy wife to the guy.
But guy no super girl no super guy no.
What's that whoop your own?
That's how we are. No one fan can hold their child over Bocao.
And you don't put all the home to
Nabaza.
Opedo preserving mobile or I share with why I share.
Where you such a Vinash or crop preserving or then strike. Okay, quick. One hour bebre. And no Barney Bree. Obama farmer no Bree.
Okay, so could it also be that the guy or the no the who's Agra?
It could be a possibility. And now Obama Obana Wafron. Why we use some Afron? Wow.
Oh, baby, that war.
Oh, I said too much, so it do sometimes I be with you.
No, I ordered them.
And yes, I better that, but at least you know I way too much. So
no, I
won't cover people for, but over to trim that crap. Isn't a guy also better? Even what to Adam and crowd okay. The guy is happy when you know gift the lady now.
Into no cheddar there sometimes. Yeah, the church young kaka.
Sometimes I mean my NOS na value kakra so abem. Oh yeah,
even in agriculture when I was agric they teach you that sometimes you need to let the land follow, leave the land to follow so that it will maintain all the rich nutrients so that it won't be overused. So that is the guy's way of making sure the assassin here followed all the time. The nutrients are rich and always in the best state.
Papa, that guy not send a message.
No.
Sorry.
And you know, the guy is a very loving husband to be. He's trying so much to let the girl know that. And yet the pen. Well, look at his demeanor of the casa. Oh man, has it one more time. Very cool, calm, and collected.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no. Answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me.
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe.
Eh?
I love you.
I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 24/7 before you can feel love?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 24/7, but I'm not wood. Okay, I'm a woman, and I find you attractive, and I would like to have sex with you once in a while, even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do.
Even if it's once a week.
Once a week, where's so bad more apachawa? Once a week, they send call to 4 boo. Radio Dama cry. Oh, once a week.
Okay, so let's talk about this. What are some of the repercussions of sexual starvation?
Hi, cheating, Ebam.
And also, I don't know for more.
Yeah.
Tell the guy provides everything on. Yeah,
I know my he provides everything on your body.
There are some people
material things.
Well, we but still, I know you no cheat because of BBC. About don't know so I could from Obano, by any maybe bra. I dream one by Obani, obey any maybe bra, dear, Uko White, I have I think. Or cough and back crab if you are back of a Barbara, sis,
Dr. Pope, in your own assertion, what is the possible repercussions of not too much sex in a relationship?
Divorce.
Breakup.
Yeah. Because this what will happen. Or the other party will start nagging, having issues. Okay. Now are bumping into trust issues. Then the trust issues will lead to a whole lot of chaos in the house, fighting here and there. Both of you can't be contained. So what happens? Now it has built up a processor. The end result has to come, which will be divorce. It's what do you have? Eda, ebia, ube deny will be sad, Look at their reaction towards you the next day. Okay, so that tells you, say, it can have a very significant impact. That it will get to the utmost portion, which will be divorce, because and I said there will be a whole lot of issues, and then at the end of the day, the other party will decide to find another route. That will be the end product, unless both of you decide to see where the problem is coming from. It could be, say, the guy may be having an issue, but to me and in this case, say the girlfriend, it's to me disclosing, and therefore there can be a way around it. But if those communications are not taken care of, it all end up in divorce. Papa, what are the way? Obi wa say, me girlfriend, me nena for about 10, 20 years. We are still around. Why would they stick for that long? At the end of the day, they are still in that relationship thing, boyfriend, girlfriend, but they are in it longer than Obikura Wawari. Aden, Ombenya baby mama nena sifu nyina. It's because of either two things. Either the guy performs well, so the lady feels, look, there's no need for me to go anywhere. And then the lady also support the guy in one way or the other. So this thing we are talking about can either sustain your relationship, your marriage, your whatever you will call it, and I say it will just bring it to an end, point blank. Because nipa boy no, and Yankupo no boy no, on your stupid sir.
That's a Nkomoh my timetable biya with you.
But one man timetable no so no man near maybe go mu a trigger without any timetable. And I'm a boy.
That's on gas so on your shit cry. It's just that frequency no na are different. Differ from one person to another.
Good. Before say ebia akosia any Bakus be movement no. I was say akosia any Bakus access to say, am I going to be able to do this consistency? Bakus is very consistent. Me reserve. I'm not very active like that. Am I going to be able to Bakus? Is he going to be able to maintain you can say Ako, who is very, very, very active? If you don't do those assessments, and you can get those assessments from the early stage of your movement with the person.
Yeah.
I don't know, in the early stage, it's not really a big deal. But when it goes to the other level now, then it becomes a problem because girl on the casa now, over video now, she has no option than either go out there for someone to do the job so that he maintain the guy for whatever benefit he can get from the guy, or everything will go apart.
Okay, so highly bisa question. I say, so are you saying that if the other spouse is ill and unable to please the other partner, he or she should cheat?
No more here to say or yard normal yara and I said
No.
She didn't ask.
That's not what I
said. Will.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Papa,
Papa,
to answer her minion question, there are you can say rules and things around everything, right? For example, say uno binam nani pano unim tani no titie. Let me just make it very, very simple. Unim say minim say akosia na no tuya bills each and every time. And then akosia juma say, so I should understand the situation. The same way, if I know how active the other person is, na bibia ba be bomb beyond mini panel capability. And the money panel yet that much active BMA. That's not the case that we are talking about. But here is the case that person is capable. But within their own discretion, he or she has decided not to be active to the other person. And it's a denial with a reason which the other person doesn't know. And in that way, that person also because question of course, everybody knows. When they're having you can say monthly issues, every man, reasonable man will realize, look, I have to give this person a space to get herself together. That is understandable. But when you're now you're active, now what decided to say? Other party, that now you say, party, Kwana, you are not paying attention. That is where I'm saying, it can lead to that divorce because it's point blank. You have it, you don't want to offer it out. That's all.
Plus weekend, and really.
Ebi muso sex drive or high power 3 times plus weekend. Just a 5 no.
But
number 5.
But what has been the longest time? What's on without sex? I was mean for the maybe someone. You tell me.
Oh, 2 years, 3 years.
For the
2 years, 3 years.
I can't say we no kunkum when you. Nobody's going to argue with you.
My baby be without you.
When you like, you are ready to fight.
Oh, I'm partner. Say me ba hanu na minye binye. Say, wa ba from a unye binye ya. Obet na ho acho, Charlie.
So the whole 2 years.
That could be way.
Hey.
Sure, Baba for you cry. Me tell you.
Papa, hey, your own way. It's not hey.
2
2003 to
years.
2005. Yeah, me
No,
hey, I have a.
no, it's not Papa. How long have you? Hey.
No, I will hear for the back with some was in Vienna.
Oh, me,
No, 2 years. Why can't we?
2 years.
Put the answer.
I'm saying because from October 2003 to
Papa, because I
August.
want to make dates. Make me be
Oh,
subject to love pay there. As being how long that someone?
tell me, because I mean, Francis, me, I'm it's now at the time. I'm here.
But when you can't do me as America.
Me, yeah, be now. I'm okay. 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. Yeah.
2 years. You.
Yeah.
Hey. Often, Nana, how long that was shot? What?
But then yes, me pill. 2 years, and yes, me pill. Me beans here. Oh. I'm in financial show.
It's still
a year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay. And Bob, skinny.
Was it?
Pop skinny.
Was it? Question no man, sorry.
Messi, how long have you stayed without sex?
Oh, about 3 years.
3 years, okay.
Now, it's a one kind of specific time. It could be said. You
did. I say other things are occupying you.
Right. But you you're matchable.
So, Bram Pacho answer me any uncle. Answer also every question.
Yeah, and see, it was for the OBS. Now, my question is that.
Focus.
Every day, I will fear Woody.
They said that wasn't the answer I gave you. You are making that inference yourself. So that one there.
No, maybe say how long now? But like say, how long I will show what I said. So what's now hold that? Maybe I'm now watching.
Calculate.
Maybe I'm madam who you know weeks na the man in na kwatre kwa. Ubeti oh maybe 6 weeks after. Enyashwe na dia na mo ase.
Men calculate. Calculate. Nti motoba ma check na.
One year, no, right?
Mama bia na so ati. Ai.
Na chere this is show you there sign for Friday.
Maybe. Yeah, na. Yeah, for that there say kona da kunu ma mi na yi bio. It's a long process. So let's just move on.
Hey, Ibrahim Babu.
Let's just move on. Now, Mamiama, why?
Papa can't wait, but the lady in the video do not vent about not doing that. Okay.
It's oh yeah, merchant kakra fine. I calculate. I need to. I have to like put pen to paper and come up with the number of hours or days, but I have to about a very long number of hours. Okay, Ava.
Yes.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
So we showed a video. I don't know if you watched it. For those who just joined us, no. It's only 1 minute. So let's watch this video again real quick. Now my hand will comment.
When last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe. Babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 247 before you can feel love?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 247, but I'm not wood. Okay, I'm a woman, and I find you attractive, and I would like to have sex with you once in a while, even if it's once a week, babe, because we don't do.
Araba, don't you
Yes.
see this guy as a very loving, caring,
Ah,
considerate
woo,
man
Papa,
full of good heart?
man,
Preserve the physiological and the physical and biological makeup of his partner, so that the
wow.
partner will follow and flourish and always look fresh and not be abused and overused and confused.
Papa, any da any da na Moshe. I watched the full episode. Or I think it's four series or so. The full episode, yeah, four.
Said me that
Um,
the guy is a very
no,
caring,
no, 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 no,
kind.
no, 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 no. I
Okay,
don't even
sorry.
know why the lady is wasting the time.
Yeah,
Cause
wait.
I mean, any da, Moshe no. But I been telling Muntu Mankasa Farman, right? But Muntu conclude because I don't want to be judgmental here. But it's not normal.
Araba is always judgmental and the way they angry. No.
Okay, and they will permit me to be judgmental. I think there's something going on with a guy, right? Because Moshe Rabeyo Siweya and ne Abrente yi show sin nchenia na nche nice couple to don wana wanye ye bia once a day punch on say she.
No, I don't mind me bread.
Remember, once a day punk on say she, kwata
Oh.
cry at least once a week you put it nche on your bad. But excuses are not Brent and man, me feel don't realistic, and that is what makes me question. But I think somewhere he gave the answer because he said, say, oh no, he's attracted to Mbesiafwa, where you're highly intelligent.
Good.
Right? And see, there is the lady's answer for me. He's not attracted to you because the kind of woman that you're attracted to, you don't fall in that category. I mean, I got my answer yesterday. When
what kind of segue is this?
Oh, it's true.
He said he's attracted to sapiosexuals.
He gave the lady the answer.
The guy was talking with so much passion.
Or a pretense, Papa. Or a pretense. Because, like, you see, I could not that Mizi nature. I could understand the lady, okay? She wants to be touched. She's not saying, carry me here, carry me there. But once in a while, she wants to feel loved by being touched. Could that be her love language? I don't know. But and then 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a whole month, you've not touched her, and you feel like, oh, you're normal because you were busy. Are you the only one working? Are you the only one who has clients? No. So then what is the purpose of being together?
I feel that you're attracted to the girl.
And me feel there, like he said it. Me girl no ne I wish I knew the girl's or friend the girl in the background or what the girl does. But the guy said he is attracted to highly intelligent women. Sapiosexuals. Yes, that's the word he used. So then that's the answer. The lady has to ask herself. And at some point, it turned into new wait. I felt he was just giving poor excuses. My opinion.
Okay, so now that you mentioned that, okay, no, biacho or sapiosexuals.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned that, so are you suggesting or inferring that people make excuses for their sexual inabilities mainly because you are not attracted to the person?
Papa, to answer that question, I'll say that yes, a lot of people make excuses instead of facing their reality. Okay. A typical example. Ebia, one partner has a low sex drive. Okay. But communicate ama ne partner no high sex drive no way there. Oh, this is the problem. Beat about the bush, making excuses. My break, mitzi yam yo, memfi yam yo, mahayam yo. I'm not in the mood. You have to do A, B, C, D before you get me there. It happens. And then there are those who face their reality and will say that, oh, okay, I have a low sex drive. So what can you do to help me? Let's research together. Let's find solutions. Because me feel that in every relationship, no, say benyi no, say besia no, whoever or low sex drive. And if you have a partner that has a high sex drive and you don't, meet that partner halfway if you want the relationship. Are you maybe I am where the lady said she lives with a man in the house, but she has to touch herself. Nobody has to go through that. And yet you all men don't understand why some women are bisexual. Now she's touching herself. She will get used to it. So when another woman is doing it to her, it's something she's been doing. So are you going to fault her for that? I don't think so.
Okay.
So it is
I mean, I have for the back who say what I'm because any I'm like pretty girl like you. Why are you wasting your time with this guy?
Also,
I mean, the good thing is one worry.
also, girlfriend.
Partners. I mean, say one worry is but they are partners. I mean, and that I said there, it's. I mean, the way this video has gone viral, I'm hoping that another guy would just sweep this girl off. Just like that.
The papa and I say movie been a warrior keke.
Oh yeah, the papa.
Oh, and me UK.
Hey,
Wait.
na for the back, hey, we interest our hold on she ya. As a share rabana na wa.
There, oh,
Na wa so share na hu hu rabana na hu na share na hu wa.
Raban ho efe. Abba.
Hey,
Okay, for the back, since you are already on board, hold on, mom. Hold on, mom. Since you're already on board, maybe I have another corner. I could see then Eric. What Araba said. Do you think people make excuses for their sexual inefficiencies because they might not be attracted to their other partner?
Yes, it's possible. You see, and so word here mo uses sapiosexually. What's the new word about? You know you are attracted to somebody's
Hey, Bagus,
intelligence.
maybe you sorry,
Hey, and me Martin member. Oh, you can
in your UK.
oh Martin member. Member for me call. So wow, ubejim swat na fie so me.
No. Zobo kwa kama nyipa
Adam
na
of
onyo.
famiko. A new word up. You see, we are Sanankasa, as Haraba said, a few man just excuse or the market. Maybe you are not attracted to the person, and as go on, no, why can't no? Oh, because I'm attracted to somebody who's intelligent. Is he trying to say, sir, girl, no, you're intelligent to ne level, which is very insulting, And knowing, say, only yet or type, why are you still with that lady? Why don't you let her go? Until excuses for her. It could also be say as any sex drive in year lower than maybe about, but at least sex drive ye low cry once a week. I don't think say that is so demanded. Once a week, at least Obama once a week. Sabia years or per once a week, and our girlfriends or per once a week. Sex drive you low cry and I try and do it. So I be a man 3 or 4 times in a week, and after weekend the next one I won't mean yeah. I will agree, but once a week you can't say too demanded. Until it could be say Bermano and yet unto perform it. That's another way. But since I what can was saying yes, I know. Hey, when I'm banana, so sometimes look at just the outside appearance and as appearance, and the lady is not willing to let the guy go because from what she said, no, you are attracted to me. So if you go with that attraction, then opportunity cost you and a scale of preference as well. Choose what you want. Either you stick with that attractive person, and I say go with somebody who can provide you with that sex. See, I know why I pay Turina won't be nipa. So what do? Go. And yes, Anna, you have to forgo the sexual part. I'll bet now maybe 3 months be obeying a back. And I say, so we used to toy, and Araba can say me so, which is very interesting. Say, we are more ban touch and who touch and who touch and who be bar. Not say, one channel who so or between another lady. So a person will be cheater or between another lady. More certified in sexual deeds. And then that will also become a problem. Ube if you now better say or know about and pass away, what are you going to say? So I mean, I think it's a dicey situation. I be being free more. Now, sex is part of relationship. Sex play a very important part of it. So we should all learn how to deal with it. You make sure say so by one kind of course once a week, Charlie. On Monday home morning. That is what I would say.
Okay, all right. Another okay, now I think he's busy. Aku, so
Yeah.
question is, do people make excuses because they are not sexually attracted to their partners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now be a question, but now be me.
Say, Araba make a point to say maybe he's not sexually attracted to the person, to the lady, entering all my excuses. So then my question is it something that actually happens? Like people make excuses to be with you, but at the same time are not sexually attracted to you.
Hey, I know then. Papa, maybe I'm asking you say a brand about you now, so if you say Berman to me and Fanny do the or no pa, I'm not sure no more waste time. I didn't not to waste time because one, or you'll be a you say, oh,
That's all
nothing
pen. Who to me who they will all cast and out to me so pen.
but just say, I dear Sambiana would be a tribu can be neda. Unfriendly neda. There's again across so that and refuse baby because Okodabiana or the Abufu neda. A doom may be an answer to not do no one cosaba from Bino any opera, but put him say or the Abufu neda. Any baby answer the before that with them. As a officer Bemano, baby or tin be again or the ammunition at home. They can be official live for the interior, I don't know, and nobody my problem or the ammunition at one more. But the officer could be all park and when you and when it is a non Bambusana Bemano or problem be an a bit of a problem be. Maybe I say Yak or Boswa, not Diego. Boswa, not Diego. And say a Diego, dear, no, no, so poor bay. I say, Kusi and Kusi Kodan. Konongo kaya ono won swa won so won jamu mo bi swa omo mi na da na mo konongo kaya for no moto omo mi no ma da na mo konongo kaya ko ba no peso be lu su be ma no so peso be lu su oba
By saying you're going to say, Obani or per se.
say omo mi na da na mo konongo kaya oba no fi se be ma no ye so attractive no what say o peso be ja no da ma no so ba no ye na mo mi na mo tuwo no mo na say ye wasa mo mi no mo ni je no mo mi obi antimi ko na mo de tuwo
No mudi nkwasem.
No mo di nkwasem. Obra yan so yeti ya.
Ah.
Baby, how they fan?
Anti ni kra. Nkwasem no mudi wa bra. Amanfo. Okay. Yo nana me ako.
Well, yeah. I said, well, you were asking there, is it possible that, or because people are not attracted to their spouses, that's why they do shakara when it comes to sex? Yeah, a lot of times, yes. And I remember this topic came up some time back. I brought it up there. Can one be in a relationship or marriage and be sexually attracted to somebody else outside? Yes. The guy, no doubt, from what we just watched, he has feelings for the girl. No doubt about that. Now, so pig guy, no. But human beings, they're very, very complicated. And there's certain things about us that they could like love each other but not sexually attracted to each other. Maybe he's not sexually attracted to the girl. It doesn't mean he does not love her. But Ava has watched whatever it is, the whole episodes, and has given us more detail. The guy went ahead saying that he's attracted to very intelligent women. So it means I love you for whatever reason, but you're not that smart for me to be sexually attracted to you. Does that hurt? Well, kind of. But the decision still lies in the hands of the girl, whether she wants to sit around with what the guy said or she wants to walk. And it's a choice. So I would say yes. Go for P, wire them for because they are not sexually attracted to their spouses or whoever they're with. But if you ask me if unattractive, how would I put even the word? Me not being attracted to a man or a woman, or let's say, sexually, doesn't mean I don't love the person. I don't know if it makes sense.
Well, and that is what I see.
Yeah. But
in the video.
sexually attracted to her.
That is what I see. The one really.
Watch the 4 series, Nina, and then you can make your informed decision. It's as a me. I feel the girl, no doubt, loves the guy. Okay, because girl, no, it's not like Onyejumo. She's able to take care of herself on her own. She stated, and the guy confirmed. 2, when the girl met the guy, the guy was a fat P. But what's now I come Amanda I slim. And you're calling her fat on the show as also one of the reasons why you don't want to. At some point, he was questioning the counselor, the credibility of the counselor, and then the success rate of the counselor. So you could tell that
the guy was calling that girl sitting there fat.
Yes, I'm not and or question the credibility of the counselor. What is a success rate? That's not why you are there. You are there to solve a problem that you have. I concluded there. This guy has a high profile client or deal with, okay, both men and women. And he spends a lot of time with them, gambling and doing all kinds of things. And to me, at some point I concluded that could he be Yankofibiana? and he's hiding, because you know what, most African men do that because of young society on embrace, you know, that situation. Into no, is it that walk off a trophy ABC fear for everybody to see that I have a woman as a cover up? Okay, because you are in your casinos spending money that you don't have, and then spend, yeah, you do bets like 10,000 pounds, and then you come lose, and then you have to work and work. I mean, appearances. It's very interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting. I don't think it has anything to do, when it comes to the guy, I don't think it has anything to do with love. Either it's a cover up, he's not attracted to the girl, or on pedo be hurt girl no by saying that mempe will be him. No, I'll do whatever I will do, and you make a decision as to whether you're going to take a walk or you're going to stay.
But Sadia and so me patrol, remember me one question on who. A dear name will reason to our mother, yes,
Sanya thing.
Say on your bow or na fee, I dare not to any so, but won't minka. Nad says one granted woman. What is that? And a lot of guys do that. You're not bold enough to say, okay, be actually, let's know they work. So I was busy. What is the fear?
It could be so many things. It could be the emotional the emotional state of the woman. Maybe
Okay.
you know her temperament and her emotional instability to the point that you know some things can drop her, some things can cause more damage. Like so you don't want to be the reason.
Hey, Papa, the minting never find excuses to the point there. Nigeria, you beginners in there. Eating Nigerian food makes you bush.
That's the same person.
The same guy, but said the excuses and it was 110. At a point, or blame it on the food that the girl eats. Girl needs the Nigerian food. And how can he be wearing a suit and be eating Nigeria? Do you wear suits 24/7?
So in that case, it's clear enough that he's just grasping for straws. He's looking for anything to make sense. He is afraid. I think the girl has some sort of obsession over him, and he knows. And he's trying to consider the girl's feelings because Osrode and Shanoke too blunt, it might hurt the girl. So he's just trying to find different excuses. I mean, that kind of makes me have a whole different perception about this whole video because I didn't know that there's so
Papa,
much more to it.
I'm
Yeah.
sending it to you. Or a reality show. So there are
Yeah.
times that the guy speaks off camera without the girl, and the girl is a tough cookie. If you hear her speak, and guy no complex kakao.
So that's what I was going to say, sir. If you were saying that he used to be chubby and the girl helped him to
No,
build up.
no hate Jimu, but I'm saying the girl accepted her for who he was at that time. Now
Okay.
that why trim why all the fat I drop off why now you're calling somebody fat.
Okay. So it could be some kind of delayed reaction of some sort. Mana no one about no hold we Charlie our town.
Yeah.
We who the see our market. Maybe when he steps out, he gets more attention now. So he feels that maybe at the back of his mind, he feels he could do better than what he has right now. Because now, no, why a hot?
It could also be there. It's the American. at the time na no chubby no. Nobody, he didn't have that confidence to go for those
Yeah,
high
maybe
profile
no
people until
confidence
okay,
level
the
now.
man, now that he has it.
So anyway, I could say Hanadako. Okay, I guess I have to do it myself. It was for yes, someone about 12 and no. Send them when you about 12 they are not just say be radio so
Radio.
na ya continue on Facebook. Into more journey or radio so no. Yes, someone some move to me continue Facebook and I say YouTube. Na yɛndi nkɔmmɔ no ɛnkyɛ bia yɛde bɛwie deɛ but I think there are a few more things that we need to touch on. Yɛde mo ase bebree na nyame yɛ adom a efiada yɛbɛsɛn ahyia.
Yɛda mo ase bebree.
Wow. Okay, so now let's flip the coin. Is it possible for someone to be frustrated for obi a ɔno so yɛ overly hey, where's the music coming from? You know, Sunday, Brahman. Okay, I'll watch it later. Is it possible for someone to be overly frustrated if the other partner is overly demanding, sexually demanding? Women.
But
Can
why
you?
announcement area?
Wow, about two, man.
I'm sorry.
Can women be? No, let me start with the men first because I believe I know what the women are going to say. Let me start with Dr. Pope. Is it possible to be overwhelmed by a lady's sexual demands as a guy?
Very interesting. Personally, Nadia, I wouldn't use the word overwhelmed. I would say, I will not be overwhelmed, but I will find a way to make sure, and yet too much, right? Because Adeeku nie, nipa biara no wɔ level a ɔmo trigger to, right? Obi wɔ hɔ a bibi kakra bi betumi atrigger no for whatever hormones she has to create a whole lot of kind of sensation. So at that moment, I wouldn't say the person is over demanding, but there are ways and means to also handle this thing to get the same satisfaction at that time. And I'm saying this because of how I know about my you're kind of saying sexual status, right? Obi so betumi aka say yes, obetumi aye overwhelmed because me pesa ade no kura. Me ye we ya and need the ya opese say ade obey overwhelmed. It's the mechanism it depends on the level of nipano how they can stand all this sexual stuff. Obi all the man Monday to Sunday 3 times in a day he will be so happy. Also man yes he will do that. Right? So that person no cry for there what dom no cry. But to me it will not be overwhelmed, but I'll find a way to ensure you can say that demand is also satisfied. Because for example, Ebia Papa in the middle of say me Juma and stuff like that happens, I'm in a meeting. I wouldn't say oh man I do, right? When I get a break time, I'll let you know that don't worry, we will handle that. Break time one, we can handle that at that moment. Because I also like that thing. But Obia on pesa no. So 2 days, 3 days, now because only that desire for that level of things. It's better to say individual by individual basis, and therefore only the panel here from the beginning. No, yes, beginning attraction here very very quick, but woman couple of months, you can still see whether that person can be able to stand up. Because bet you me, Minia, there are some people that if they don't get that constantly, ono crying kasabi, ono cry and bonkomobi. In that instance, so to me, it wouldn't be overwhelmed because of my orientation on that and my interest in that. But to someone else, it can be very overwhelming.
Okay, so the bottom line is we should be overwhelming as yet.
Nah.
Okay, all right.
Now that be a mimpona me hanipa.
Una overwhelming. Okay. Now that Anna, okay, Marcus. Is it possible as a man to be overwhelmed by a woman with very demanding sex drive?
Yes.
Okay. Marcus, go.
Okay. A bit to me see. You see, I had a friend and a girlfriend. I mean, I think that the girl was, that was the first boyfriend and a wife auntie. Na girl no ne sex drive no high pa na me yanko so. I say ne ninja girl no hwan kasa, but ya na ye force ya na. Wa for why it is a wa bom nti girl no ba ho no ye ya na. Eh boy na ebufu ama. Nti that would be the reason why Obama Becca say be away the abom so. So I'm poor by now. Obefa excuses be akasa abom so. Me per se de I don't think say what the man they be a cry magic. So what the man nko ade amefa. I mean, you be na me ba akokra na me ntuma nya at least me mbo fra brim no ma be. So
Marcus nie.
bra ma yen bi na ye nkokra ye ntumi nya bi. I just say the answer na the aye say man. So right now I wa hodin ye be use power no. Possible papa. Me as I said me e bi ntumi sada. E bi so na me ndu sa age na. What the be mama me we no. If even if you can have it. It all depends. It's as you say, no follow and also yeah. And yes, they will be maybe sometimes you can go a week, maybe about food the base was a week, no be age man. The following week, we better the adwa home kakra. But as well prepare your body na no. And also it's a lot of work. And yeah, just which is to keke. Into ube exercises na de so need the demon and exercise most obey here. Amamwenya energy the aye way. And yes, and now you be so you weaken yourself, there are health implications to it too. As we keep saying, too much of everything is bad. So we are wife against obey in be obey into your hoarding. But me sure be also time the other bema mama way. May mean she be sad mom. I said did you order ma or them no mean she be. But I mean demand they be 3 times in a week a day. I would say that would be normal for me. To me, share that will be a bad minimum for when you be sad and they complained about it. Yeah.
Okay. That's another.
Yeah, Papa. Mene Zakos, Bayad, Professor Bacchus, Bayad, Mrs. Abia Bama, a mama be a fat, can be the action of Hono, the name Joe Juan, or Begina Sakwan. So it's first. Be when you'll be a moklicky, pa, be in a bum cracks a macro when you're jigger. Calling if you hope. The beer Ramujinam, beer Namujinam. It is any company move off. Telling you. And I quite asked, oh, copy being out when and I might be. There is a Musaka near the amount. Hello, are you there?
44 Chrome.
Yes, sir.
They're not sure or not. Many activity away.
It's every day when the back was doing come on.
Okay, so the woman, if we are HR said something, or say a woman would only be demanding when they are into you.
Most times.
Is that true?
That is very true. Most times.
Is that true? So this question goes to the woman. Akosia, do you agree with her that?
Yes, I do agree with her. And like you always say there, if you're into somebody, their sexual advances towards you is romantic. It sounds good in your ears. But if you're
Sounds
not,
like flirting.
yes, if you're not, then
Then it's
you know that
harassment.
is harassment. Okay.
Mm.
So can one be overwhelmed today by nibbing, yes. And since our table is not turning to me, yes, some men are so demanding. But I think that so if he does the right things, which is individually, obiara na ne. So some people like to be kissed, some people like to be eating out and all that. If foreplay and everything goes perfectly and you want sex every day and I'm into you, oh hell, why not? You'll get it. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't call that overwhelming. You see, when you're talking about that, you talk about it laughing. Ubunfui, you know? You laugh about it, "Hey, Charlie, yeah, you pow, and that also make you feel that the guy, there's something about you the man likes. There are some men that you're by yourself, you're in front of the mirror, or the thought of them comes to your mind, and you feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? Because of how they treat you and what it is with you and them. But I'm doing because if I like you, I like you. So those things, like I said earlier, no, of course. Besia piawa or but I don't create there. If a woman is really into you and she comes to you, otherwise I find a way to respond. Maybe your mind might be occupied with other things, or just like I've been to already Rabbi, you know, higher. There's a way to do that because you can bring that female's self-esteem really low. You can shut her off for a long time and overhaul because she'll feel like I'm not attractive enough. What is it? Me baby, Obana. A lot of things will go through the person's mind. They'll start assuming things, and that would look funny. And like you said again, Ibinum, they are so crazy in their heads. Not when I use the word crazy, please excuse me, but I'm not saying there. But Obiana Bibi or trigger, like Dr. Pope said, it will trigger something and it will be a problem. Because if people too will be because of that,
We will
Mm.
be because of too much sex.
No, like
Anna,
coming to you and you refuse to give me.
hey,
No, of course, people do that. They get upset, they snap, they do something silly, and something bad can happen.
yeah, okay.
It does happen. That's not why people rape. If it's what we rape, yeah, well, rape merciless. Why don't you want to give me? I mean, those seven pedophiles walking on the street and all that, is it not lack of control and psychological stuff? So, or pay. I say an addict,
Nti
Uh-huh.
mmaa no nso bi wɔ hɔ a moto mo pɛ sɛ mode ma yɛn paa ho.
And yet, you pay as more. You see, this is
If
one
you
thing
are
I
you
learned.
are into us a mode bɛma yɛn paa.
I'm not done channel, so
Nti na
maybe you
ɛsɛ
say,
yɛyɛ no mu one request bebree bɛa na ɛsɛ wɔn dɔ yɛn wehu.
Nyadam na
Okay.
meji. I am culture no. We were not taught to go demanding sex from men. We are now learning those
Ɛne
things.
yɛyɛ no mumbisa sisi a yɛ normal mumbisa why yɛsrɛ mo.
Okay. So into the air
Okay.
can there. The best your chrono is sexually attracted to you. She will come to you. It doesn't mean she doesn't love you. Some women are with men, they love them, but sexually they are not attracted to them. They're attracted to some other men outside. So
Madam Obwa, 3 times a day,
that's
Obwa.
the thing.
Sister G, you are lying.
I mean, it's
I
like you
put,
well,
I put it to you, you are lying.
hey,
Okay,
boy.
Abba, what is your take on this?
Papa, ask the question again.
The question is, can you be frustrated by an overly demanding partner? And the other segue to the question is, I am Akosia Efua Owusua Echan said that the only time a woman will be overly demanding on her partner is when they are really, really into you.
So, Lady Nezono, I mean, I'm no expert, but I would say to some extent, okay? So, meaning I agree with her some way and disagree with her some way. The reason I'm so
Wow.
yen nyinaa obiara yɛ different. Obiara na ne sex drive. It's American accent. If a woman is into you, na yɛmfa no dɛ awobɛnyin no, you have this high sex drive, it doesn't mean that woman has a low sex drive. That doesn't mean that you're not going to overwhelm that woman just because he is into you. People have medical issue going on. One of them low sex drive as a king. Some is not. It has nothing to do with attraction. It has nothing to do with being into you and stuff like that. That is why some women or penny benin or into him and everything. But no matter what you do to her, she doesn't get wet. That is a medical problem. And then again, there is the part that I agree with. If a woman is into you, of course, she doesn't care. Especially sex drive matches yours. She doesn't care when it has to happen, like Sister G is saying, 3 times, 4 times.
Don't mind.
Why can I sometimes taking her with?
No. Don't quote her crying now, brother. What kind of cry? She's lying.
It's a bit for me, like I guess it's a bit I still use the word to that extent, but yeah, there's truth in both. If a woman is into you, or the better tell. All things being equal, or the better tell. And that is
But
when
Vicky, no question, me, yeah.
so sex drive decline when you are in a relationship. Maybe 10 years and above.
So
It depends. So
let me understand Vicky's question. Is she saying that is it possible for that to happen, or she's saying that it should happen?
She says
the
so.
question she's
Will.
asking. She's asking a question.
Will it?
Also, will sex drive decline when you are in a relationship or marriage for so many years? It's possible. It's for me, I'll say that it depends on um the what kind of how do I even say the things that the two of you have been through together and how those things were resolved, like issues are go through between the two of you, whether relationship or for let's take cheating. So let's take there you are in a relationship. It's not marriage, just relationship, and there's cheating. One partner is cheating, the other partner cannot leave, or you're very much aware. This person harbors so much hurt, okay, or but yes, there's going to be their issues. Don't touch me. Long term, would that lead to a decline in it can. Marriage pose bobo, marriage pose a on your cry because we women are always talking about you men helping us at home and all of those things. You have issues going on, your husband is not being there for you, not speaking your love language, not doing certain things that you expect of him. Yes, it would automatically decline your sex drive for him. That is how I see it. Indeed, no question. Yes, it can happen because if you don't keep the fire of love burning, at some point, it dies off.
Okay. Ako,
Yes.
you
It
said a
does.
stupid.
Yes, it's a very interesting A. So then, with that, does that mean the love is no more? The love still exists. You love that person, but the sex also has a role, or it has whatever it is that contributes to that awareness to hold. And from what we hear, no, it's more. It's the major part of our food. That's what bonds the two of you. And see, oh here, but I wouldn't say that because of that. Onyipakoro no ndo bio. And there are a lot of marriages are one care the last time I was on. Sabio waka there. Odum bibi na it's there where you know. Na me bemma your home kakra yi de. Sebesia wo a high sex drive, which earlier back there if for something the child lady wrote there. Me say afi yezi e 40. I don't started them restoring. Na nti demi. Na yenum bi yezi 40 de na ne yeruko yenimi. Na yen sex drive wa akot there e high ya. On them scale of ahin. Na enyi benyina atan de for 10 years plus. Na akɔnɔ akɔfo mo woza akɔhra. Bocho ye be de ne.
So
Neta benti on touch me see. Aba sum no weso.
me I don't know, but from what I'm gathering from everybody tonight, it sounds to me like if you guys are into each other for real, then there shouldn't be any case of across the tata
Although mutual.
because if you are into each other like that, then it means that whenever you are in the mood, it's almost an immediate connection with your partner. Like, unless, of course, maybe the time of the month or Yerebabi or something. But if all is well, nobody is sick, there's no time of the month situation, the environment is conducive and very, very suggesting, then every time that you feel like your partner should feel like too. So then there wouldn't be any case of obiadri pumpu obia. You understand? So basically, you enjoy yourself to the see. The only time someone will say obi the pumpu and I will be held is because it's to the point where you don't kind of like it on the same level. Say besiebi kada benyini bi hard. I felt it guy or titimu too much. They may be enough. It's because they are not really enjoying your conversation that much. Because Besia or enjoy your conversation, she wouldn't even mind being on the phone with you and you are not even talking. Like you could be on the phone doing your own thing, and she's also on the phone doing her own thing. Like you could be there, then something will come now. She has no reason to hang up, even though there's really nothing to say.
Hey.
You understand? However, this same person, another person will call you for 5 minutes and they will complain. I got it too much. I'm from Anupi. If you are busy from my head, then then what do you want? So I feel like that is for me. I mean, and I stand corrected. I feel like when that thing is there, you don't even think of harassment. You don't even think of any kind of frustration. You don't think of being overwhelmed with anything because you like whatever is being presented to you at any given time. Once it's presented to you, you like it. Sometimes you are even waiting for it to be presented to you. So there's nothing like, oh, nah, it's too much. And you want it too much. And the person is giving to you too much. So it's, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm just inferring from what, hey, because you was inseparable. Okay, Sister G is the only time she will say no to sex is when she's pregnant. Are you?
Okay. But Sister G, my main share personal experience. When I was pregnant with my son, I became a whore. Period. Yeah, I'll say that. Because the message drive was too like tete. And I remember that vividly. Makaya will be something na summer. What is going on here? What is it? It's well, that you said it differs. I think the new parents say hormones. It throws us around the place. At a time sometimes you act different. Me say they were cool, but beginning the mood okay. When one on show way because no I SMP. Two things I was doing. I craved for sex. I was the drive was bad. Then then I was buying non-alcoholic beer and I'll have to put it in the freezer to chill so I can drink. It's or differ, okay? But does that mean I was into somebody? Well, maybe not, but it's because of what is. Something was knocking something. You know, my body.
That thing is very interesting. I mean, Pope, do you have any? Now, Dr. Marcus, do you have any experience with that?
What
Like,
would be your experience with them?
Ebia, oba no onyema ope mo ana.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Obisi ogugu so na
And
ne mo so no kra so kra ya na edo. Ehim na heat kakra bi na ye wo mu no. Eya ma ye dem.
But you said something, and it's true. It's more towards boys.
Yeah.
Like a more woman, that's how it is.
Yeah.
I spent some time doing some little bit of R&D on this, and statistics and information coming out shows that when you, especially when it's your first aquara,
your first, okay,
and then it happens.
Well, that was my second child, but my first a male egg inside of me, you know.
Right, and then it happens to be a male egg. It triggers that.
Right.
It does trigger that.
A lot of things make me know that, because one funny thing is that baby, there was no checkup, there was no hospital going, but everything about that pregnancy, I was too sure, 200% sure that I was carrying a baby boy.
Yeah.
Because it was bad. I mean,
and it makes you. One thing I've seen is it makes you more active.
Yes,
your movement is active. You don't feel tired that much, but you are very, 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 very active.
Yes.
And movement, and therefore it secretes a whole lot of hormones. Because within you, the akorano is active.
Yeah.
And therefore, so what are very, very active, physically active, the sex drive is very high. It's true. Omo very, very active, they are very active. Omo more of activities, outdoor activities. They have high sex drive.
Tennis can home.
Yes, tennis, soccer, anything that involves and there is a medical proof to that.
Oh, okay.
The more active you are, the more you are sending signals to the brain, and then the more the brain is activating more hormones that are not active. Don't forget, it passes through your spinal cord, get here, boom, it gets back. A rotation. Some things die, becomes inactive, others become active. So those that are very, very active, you same both. There were sometimes people were saying he's all over with so many women. He told them it comes with a job, right? because you are, I'm not saying say we should promote those things, but at the end of the day, it's there. If you are very, very active, your sex drive is very active. And therefore, when you are in that state now, not a corano, no, so no, it's making you active. And you wanna hormones no increase you. A corano triggers some stuff that is causing your hormones to increase. There's something behind the scene causing that for you to do that. So at the end of the day, no,
it was serious. It was quite an experience. I was
So
like,
me
wow, what is this?
personally, for some reason, that is one of the hardest things for me to do.
As in,
which one?
So about you
have to touch.
No, a pregnant woman.
American there,
one of the hardest things for me to do.
Hey, no.
I don't know, man. It's I don't know, one of the hardest things for me.
But it doesn't hurt us though. It makes only the doctor academic touch.
Especially like after 4 or 5 months, nah.
Oh, but that is even when it's safer.
It's
I'm 9 months in now, so I say you. Hey, the mom, me mom they are the mom.
But anyway, it's what it is. There are doctors who will be in Canada. They group men who were very active, who were not active, and those that they were encouraging to be active. And then the growth of their sexual drive shows say, active, no, of course, it's up there. But those that they were encouraging, exercise, treadmill so kakra, walk kakra, tennis ball kakra, movement, whatever, no. Then they were also picking up in kakra. But more chilu wa kunyam. The only man is a wajini be na is a cruisy wa kunyam. They tend not to do anything. And they tend to have excuse. Then they tend to have interest in the other things that give them the satisfaction, which becomes the beer, which becomes the movies, or whatever, no more. So it's true. So if you're a man and you want to be active, you want to boost your whatever, do unya baby as a high life radio and information will be available. Ya can in 10K kwa beton ama. You have to do that. At least you don't have to be expert in tennis. You can just go to racket and yes, that big deal. Get some racket, go to the tennis court, stretch out a little bit. You don't have to play with anybody. You can go to walk. You can just be out there. Unfortunately, no. Ghana, I'm not going to say Africa because we name other countries, but Ghana for me man bebre, we are not active. Your Ghana ye active because ye nantia eko patrotro ye natiko high natibaha. Baby drew ha ye activeness ni ye yatna eka mwako adwuma. Ye fra adwuma ba ebenya ya appoint ni ye banku bi adi na chese no ano na ya num bi agusu na no ano. That's why you see majority of Ghanaian men, no, in that. I'm not saying that they are not active sexually, but physically, no, they tend to change state. So, Papa Wahia, look at the age of this tennis player. Roger Federer.
Roger,
right? Look at him. Over 20 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
And when starting more tennis.
Dr. Pope, and with what you're saying, research you're working, then can we conclude say Abrante you shared a show a counseling section with the girlfriend because he's a fitness coach. He's a fitness coach.
I'm sorry, gym. Fitness course, you
It's true. physically you need to work.
Which means anything that me sex drive alcohol for me, training nature.
You need to. You don't have to even do any major training. You can
Me
just
walk
go for a walk. Just go for a walk and do some. Open so you can buy treadmill in your own home, right? I want to buy one to me Pia. Just use 15 minutes. But the good thing is this: it also helps you live long because wakumano, it starts to work well. That is one other thing that which is out there. So I will encourage men to do that because there be a chilling work when you're there. Ubehuana, Ubiafa Olau, Abuziavo, Yavetia, adios.
Okay. I put skinny now. Okay. So I mean, basically, yes. I think we've now. Obviously, was any question. I can't find any question here. My the one me who question we are. Let's talk about one last thing. Vicky's son is about to us. Some men have the that they have to go outside to once in a while to spice it up. Is that true? Is that necessarily true?
Well, I don't think so.
You're asking the men?
Let me ask the men first.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You see, Obama Beya, not because say Dianina from na beside. That is just an excuse. Yeah, the first year. If you say so, Obano so do the same bear manage. Are you trying to say Obano some fat or bear manage because we didn't quite corona? I think
some lady also said something like that. That what about
yeah.
So okay. So now that we have two ladies here, is it possible? Naturally, do you also feel ready? You can plead the fifth, or you can answer. As ladies, do you also feel like with the same as Banache, you want to taste something else? Ako?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have that edge sometimes?
Yes.
And what do you do when you have that edge?
Depending on who I'm dealing with, I guess you can talk about it or something, or change the room, change the atmosphere. Something can be done, but Charlie, you see,
we are not
the
talking
whole
about the
thing.
environment. We are not talking about the location. We are talking about the fact that you have been with that person, that same person, for the longest time. Do you have the edge to be with someone else just to see what's out there?
Papa, the truth. And me, I don't like to beat about the bush. We'll be different. It's a show, but we're talking. So yes, it does happen. The same way I mean, if we feel it that way, the same way Miss Alphonse will feel it that type of way. Fanda you be siete. Now today, Vicky Kano, after years, but there like familiarity has set in, same thing, same person, same style, you know what you're expecting and all that. Okay, all the time be a infa. Abai, cheminya ukuya and chamitrai she. And I think sometimes, just like me, if we to movie, one madam switch and then one girlfriend switch, what game no or you need as if there's like them that they really lottery. I believe women also feel the same way. That is why we have some women in marriages who still have men outside that they sleep with. Papa, make no mistake about this. The same way that make you be or girls are Mr. Fubiso are doing the same thing, hidden and running, just for the fantasy and for a different taste of being.
Okay.
So it's there.
Ira, you
Yes.
can plead the fifth or you can answer.
I won't plead the fifth. I'll answer.
Okay.
I kind of agree with Akusia. And then again, everything is possible under the sun. And this is not even a question for me to be asked, right? Especially when things are boring. I want to just walk out or spice and happy beer. So definitely, if it's boring, how long is it going to take for the woman's mind to also wonder and say, I want to see what else is out there? Ne nyinaa depend on akukuduru no. Besi apreko na akukuduru. You understand? And secondly, I think not even when it's boring, but Emma will be so vulnerable. That can also happen. Emma will be vulnerable. It can happen.
But the thing is that, do women also get the edge of trying something else? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Every man does not have everything. Even though you are our men, we love you and all that. To answer what a Fia said, but which, okay, my dear sister, please don't take it personal or anything. You brought your opinion, but I'll tell you this: we are human beings and we have feelings. I mean, society will put in a way. Hey, there are certain things I don't do because, again, it's society, because, again, for my integrity, again, for my dignity as a woman, where my heart goes, my pee goes there too. So I do it for me. But if you ask me to speak for the mass, yes, we also get attracted to men. We also get tired of, effing the same person, same, all that. The same way men do, women do too. This has got nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with love, because if we say that, then you're what because may food do it. Into besia ya, it doesn't mean the besia or doa. Oh yeah, it is about self-respect. How you as a woman look at yourself, or as a man, you look at yourself, and knowing who you are, and you decide, okay, I don't want to be putting my emotions all around the place. Or, hey, I can just go have a different taste and come back to where I belong. And that's about it. I'm a from Abrabo into them killing because I know myself. I know. No, remove one of my. If not, to them killing and kajeshe. That's all. So everybody is different. Let's just be real a bit. It's
today most very key, and that is why I use the word. See, yanka that is the thing. No crazy in your home. Messi say ye benin. Nema will be say vulnerable. It's possible that opel, but somebody can sweep that woman off her feet. Messi afehu. Yana kuma weheyara. Oya dada na nkokro. Oya dada na nkokro. Inti ebotum. I hear everything for the woman, but there are certain things you're not doing. You're not there for her, like emotionally. If you're not there for her, I mean, we feel that some people even get close to people just by talking to them. It's let's just be,
sometimes people don't set out to go airful. It's about the emotional support that attract attention now. But if you have the choice to be able to make it has consequences. In a BBR, no market you into do or at the end of the day, Sabio, Wobazuala name. Wobazu. It's the where reason on your or in do you, but in your Jerry one more the time and other things so that. No, what are you giving in return? So we should be very, practical, real with these things. In or sexual addiction. Momo you who them. Ghanaians, please let's educate ourselves. Now we dear and a dear not also dear no. Okay? Or your bar and tea or in nipa. Menu me any aboard. And maybe I just like maybe almost so pion. It's the same thing. it doesn't make that woman any bad woman or whatever. Or no so yari when we hear it's a open. That's all. I mean, that's it. Who will be delay, I just know. Maybe tisa or baby tisa, Binum so to be show so Binum Munisa Yarian, Ubi the Yamusha so keke. Ubi the Obekacho say, me pema ba me pese me petre. Me has answer say, I'm my confused by affairs and me difference. Ubi so say me petre ba me pema. I did so a nipa.
What's the
You got a ban and I say, you know what is here. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know.
Mabaka yo hana mako. What's the name? Kwame for na way them.
Ah, boy. And your sister yesterday in Cook and Cocasa my children.
Ampo. What's the Kwame for the way them?
Dabi, mammy cancer, yaw for a mass. One more dear to that.
Oh, Mr. Kwame for what pay Miss Yao. But they don't want Muntu Wooden, but they don't want the pee.
They just enjoy seeing beautiful women.
They just enjoy being with a woman, but
okay. You know, I mean, it's there. It's life. People are going.
One punch a man or a joke.
I will. Now the master doesn't agree on porch.
Okay.
I got some about come benter. I saw my case. I know for the bagus. Y'all don't pray. A boy. Me refi. No wonder.
Y'all fuzzy.
No wonder.
Y'all funny. Come on.
Y'all funny. You kakra, a Jaman kakra, a master kakra, a tour kakra, a tafra kakra, a nufu kakra.
Yeah, Monfalin Yanshe, Befanasa.
When I'm blessed.
Yeah, Befa, yeah, saying ye. But to add up to what Mbana Kano, I think it's say Obabi cheater mostly no. And Beman normally no you cheat more thing. You know, we just wanna go out there and do it.
That's another topic for another day.
Okay. Mankani. What I was trying to say is Eban say yes, ye did and yes, say you're buying one. We just wanna go out there and explore. Say, yeah, you be okay, Charlie. If you wait one DBA or Fenard on Saka. Not because you say you're banning ye with ye. Well, and I say, yeah, ye did the same thing.
Or in one nature there, you just
I mean, sometimes you want to do something outside.
On your one nature, them na was at it to one, them the way
say we will be in there, so we be brain. I'm sorry, Samaka.
But then you have
the man
when you be brave with the count trophy, no.
I didn't know this is 5 years to do this.
And I may come a woman. What can he not say?
But then you mean it's all about
with the hustle for with the hustle for what we gonna do? Get them money no day. And we just search up every corner every day. Hustle not easy. Not for them. Boys know they ho. We forget though.
And yes, I know, okay.
Rush the bless we make we stop the hustle
It didn't say stop hustling. This film. But anyway, it is what it is. It is
yeah, bro.
Bread, yeah, more bread.
Why the hustle? Why the hustle?
And you know my boy sitting me here just for a small distance. Just one. And I'm about to say.
And so if you are Mukada, Nara.
Okay.
We just had Nkomoh there.
I'm in America. May can Kenya some eh?
Oh, and James de Biamaka.
Oh.
Oh, Governor, yo, Adam. I bet them. Now, when you my hand for Charlie, yeah, bro, yeah, every, oh, every.
But said you remember quite want to perform it. A mouse to come my choir society in my choir. Come on, performance need different.
Society no na ama aba saa na ema no na ama. But time say half no dey chale won do we you.
Hard drink and
Oh,
sister
half no dey chale for one. Normal ma. One be man no so tiase o. I have a guy at work okay so na years so why kese do nti wafa no ho wafa na chi na ade no na po aka che ne se be kro mre fie girl no so ma na girl no kofa obi onpa ko kofa no so onipa ko no so onipa ko no ye slim onipa ko no sisia onipa ko no so wo wife but niska ko fom kakra nti o se nka ne wife ne nsambra na bibi o yin bi oba ya make him to say Charlie me nhwe wenim kra aka so
you see, again, what makes you men different from them? It's the psychological thing. Or you entertain.
But why would you? I mean, so why would you even take the person back?
Why do you keep saying on pure? It doesn't mean
on say why I can sing to on pedium to oko.
One kadam. Oh, that's not what it means. Okay, but that's not what it means. Say if you are saying for the back with more analysis be. Oh yes, but this is it. I will ebia do with the burnion. Menu ajibin on years of an but sebia who dem agree on quay mum. Papa oh yeah do. I mean the same way I question the movie so watch and I'm the mother Mammy, I'm a minimum, no minimum, the moment to mind the moon to me, and see. I know, maybe I'll be is okay.
Oh no,
and I will be a casa to the mast. Nessa Mono, where's the Bernianti? Never pursue way, Jay, it's a minion. Ne, for there, a national, no so, you sweet talk, was all Casabokoi. Nature, wafa, never. Abonyum kakra so da ashe side na enwo meche ya no chere awon ba se nyala se mo control affairs ma ya wana
I mean it depends to me you see as I was saying say oka say bia so oka che be man say be man won perform if you tell me oh you are not performing to what my standard and I'm a pa me sure dey aba my be da. You know, make back room her first, the first lady I met and ye baby. Oh, me yeah, man, you cry. Me, baby, yeah. Hey, I feel now command and bufu na subi a woman come to say, Chala wouldn't. My brother, papa. 2 years, and easy. Yeah, but time, it's next time, and me prepare. Oh, me, you much. Me, I know, I love you quite, and that's also a best thing I've been on to me to pass. I don't need deploy. Says and a pana crab me deploy into me. You see, so it all depends. If I'm one person catch me, oh okay, be why you say mommy. What I say? If you say it, that person will perform. Obama say.
Will you tell that woman a woman to that? Will you tell
why
a woman?
Not? Yeah. I mean, you see,
you guys are just not being fair. There's so many reasons why you men go out there and try other females. But what's stop I am no there. Yes, so on is that me and try.
Tell me, say one perform here. So if you don't perform well and I tell you you have to take it as well. I wouldn't go outside just because I want to go outside.
It's just not about the performance. I just give you another analysis.
Performance.
I'm just giving you make a show be. Mama can't some choice. You pro a weekendy. Make a share be. Now, you pana canasta yo. Na okase ya na msompocho nya boter panyina. Na msom ka wa asam kra bie ne ba sepe. Ne te. Makase wi afi pepe na ojo hwe medin. I say hi. Mommy. Ah, what can say mo? I'm a midday. Custom is not my business. Okay? I'm not that type of female. But a lot of you men assume that Mr. Afunyala or is the kind of what's keeping one. It's never true. There's so many little things and yeah, obey a problem. So I'm not talking about sex alone. But who them on koye? It's where's the banyan maybe a mother pewasa. Even though we hear relationship money, I am Mr. One. Majority of women are not like you men. That check is in the demand. No, we're not like that. There are other things that will make a woman leave a man. Not necessarily sex. It is sex with some potential.
Okay, okay, do you understand? Much
Oh, the maybe. If you brother, say yo, I see you what? Mama candidate. Oh, Papa, I'll make me as a Papa no voice. Can you talk like Papa?
No, I can't.
So if I'm attracted to Papa, no voice.
So if that's the case, then
like Papa,
don't blame a guy too. Don't blame a guy for going outside.
I am not. I haven't. That's why exactly what I said. I haven't. It is when the time comes and you don't know what I want. That's what made you go. Why won't you allow me? And then you take it like Mimpio.
Then I
would then to understand. No, change your voice.
I don't think that you should stay. Just go. Because you can't look here and look here at the same time. That's what I'm saying.
Now you can look here and look here.
I wouldn't look here and look here.
Then Jawahum, Jawahum, Gulu,
One way now next one.
And into the mommy performance for me. I said, I said, me up and up.
Yeah, almost far. And you special dedication to Irene Pia. I see a woman in personal person in me on him the home, you know. I knew also Obama, the special person. The song was in Obama 2015, been about 6 years. Okay. And if this is from Irene to Nana Dako.
You talked about love, but instead your love attraction also does that.
There you go. There you go.
Inti emana nkasa den na mo hwehwe kra ne
hey me you put on the
papa ka atare me sundress ye ka ni na akere mo ya ka ye pe sundress no mon share.
Listen, you know besi oyenya enyipa ami de bia me fairness in life in chasunju bebe biala benyin enyipa me besi me enyipa abaza na ye won so abaza na wo hwehwe
na ye sundresses na my
when you say ala she benyina na wa hwen
why am I kakrebi? Yes ma.
Minim a crop record, but match there was in the African crown credo. A crobby or one man would say Membesia for were more than one. Mean Cassamy, Cassamy Shabano, and
South Africa for
and she said, if Bingham one society, then Messiafuno are allowed to marry ebiena. Not check the one before. What you want accept the fact that and you will wanna waff which.
Okay, say society no.
In embassy, if you accept that, walk about the edge of back.
Who says that is that society?
I'm make sure that everything is possible.
Possible, yeah.
But
For
what
sure.
to turn on in name?
Exactly.
Be open-minded. Be open-minded and get ready so that when these things happen, you don't get a heart attack.
Miss Adia to mention I make us say member for bring the macra. May I go said to mommy baby.
When I catch a bear, but I don't know what to.
After me see mama I made you just say the crap on my ba. It's not twice why it's now 3 times a week in Kenya bad no.
Okay, anyway, so
talking
Baba,
about sex, it's not
Baba
always
was
about sex.
Mumboma,
It's not about sex.
Kofi Uzi. This is the song for the Uzi food. Killers. Uzi for you mean what's it?
Cause I wanna know you. And sweetie,
if you why? What have I done to you? I love you, baby. Married dear, a wedding. Married this is at a wedding.
I love you.
You're the one, the only one.
Okay, and you catch them one. So we love you so much. We thank you for being with us this whole time, the whole night up to this point. We love you so much. You are the reason why we are always looking forward to seeing you guys on Wednesdays. What is a promise? If don't try and get me in trouble. And it's not for me. Okay. Okay. Obviously, one last request. But Nanchan and the young Puno. Okay. Yeah.
Pancho, bomb, Adam, recruiting my
Young boy,
Boom.
I grew when you do too much.
Yapping.
Okay. This is for the Anamwamenses.
Don't mind them. Yo, Bobama. Papa, boy, be only.
This is for the Anamwamenses.
Hey, the man, no,
I'll give you more chance. You never mention the name. Those who are bold.
But what do you mean? What do you mean that?
No, those who are bold enough to mention name. If you can mention the person's name and give me their.
I sure can.
If you can mention the person's name, I will to be access your Facebook. This is for Mr. and Mrs. Anamwamensa. Hey, the way Iraba can sing this song.
Every time when I think of you,
I don't know. Again.
I don't want to
date again.
Let me have you in my arms again.
Okay. Okay,
yes.
When I read, we have to look inside, because the way we're educated and you and then very, very suspicious. Two tingram or individual. So
Hey, the people are just yourself.
I mean, I keep saying it's not about. That's not
but see, I don't know.
yeah.
Okay. You Nana. Adult cartoon partner. But your dedication, you are farm row. You only have 5 minutes. I'm buzzing.
Papa, I don't have to mention it. Blame my phone.
Obia, I'm in it's okay. Actually, I didn't so I'll take it. Most times, Mrs. Anamo Mensa, they mention their name. Most times, Mrs. they mention their name. Aji. Mamu me a camera now you slow motion and on to me a slow motion dance no so I can frame. Aji. Okay. Hey, Abuzege su yenyuma. But
Zegebo. Hey, Rani akupore for
we cannot play Abuzege. And see, Father Bacchus, also request nyomo kwe.
Oh, me the boy Doma me or Doba or Bravo, so I'll be near there, Charlie. That song they be my
To who?
To I'm in for my ear.
Manage.
Don't press.
I'm not don't press.
Why is it?
Why is it never crying?
Yeah. Actually, be awesome. And so in Kenya problem. And you can care away. Yeah.
Now me the number.
What's Obia was in Market
I love this song, Papa. Dabi me kamo maseminia wo ndum manu monyu mtimi nseminia wo ndum
one also pay sika by what would you make anchor title?
Anchor title, master Nina, bro. Don't you move, master Nabro.
Who are Mr. and Mrs. OG? I don't know that.
Question, you know, don't
you are William. Mr. and Mrs. William.
Oh, your wife.
I am okay. Mr. and Mrs. Anamo Mensa. Yabun so Baba Bay, Mr. and Mrs. Yabun so yeah. Doctor family, what way?
She's requesting for her favorite couple. It was a never.
I'm saying, maybe I want
you have to request for yourself. You have to request for yourself, not for. David.
I request my a favorite couple, but man my uncle. I the man is Yabi.
Flip the music.
Okay, what are your requested? Yeah, I don't know who Muslim is Suzuji and
I don't know if you me or do you for me. I never think
well,
they
yeah. Nice song. Nice song, and we don't know who we are playing for. It doesn't just
Wherever you are, enjoy the song. Enjoy the song.
We are requesting for ourselves on the show.
Babe, come closer.
They are not requesting for some couple. They are not probably not even listening to us at this time. Why should we waste our request on someone who is not listening? I don't understand. Mr. Bonham from Obi or tail. Also, couple be our tail baby now. Hey,
you don't catch me, or the police are Jimmy. Me man no bribe, I want you to see what you got Jimmy. Or don't you let me know to the fun and Jimmy. Me must have be a better day, I know my life.
You are requesting, I told you so for Nana at this time. Then you are saying, I told you so at this time. Okay, Nana.
For your cramo.
Also, request. Request.
The message that one bomb Adam Reku. Boom.
To who?
I'm not doing it, I go show you love. Make sure we take the time, go.
Yeah, Obama.
Obama. Akoshaka.
Obapa. Simple.
I grew on your do.
I of mommy.
I grew on your do.
I was that of mammy.
They are just being diabolic. They are just being diabolic. The same way. Okay, for some mobile and pay you yeah, they are being diabolic. Said the two of them are CSF.
That's why you are a good CSF member.
They are both CSF.
Now CSF now you have also for be born by me.
And also for preaching. Not a honor. I don't want to be and he was laughing. I saw him. I even called British attention and said, look at another call. And then why busy?
I'll try it. Or you fake
I mean, a lesson, me a program, we take notes, or Boris, or turning on the original, or Joe Vivi, or Troy. The whole entire time, the man spoke for like 35 minutes. This man was writing half a page for 35 minutes. What were you writing on? I didn't Juma. What did it bread? Suffocating I am some.
Oh,
imagine that. And then before then, you also brought someone to come and pour libation. Yes, after some preaching, someone came to pour libation in New York.
Yeah, I didn't say backwards.
And that's why I know they are being diabolic.
No, backwards. Our Mawin Casacro. Backwards program now, no. Every day. I remember one uncle for P. A be Nkomoh, a be Christians, a be one. Yeah, your program. No, I want to walk by now, walk back for ye. A year so no, yeah, no. MC. Say, Obasha, say, what the one parents, okay, maybe a gunsa. No, okay, so for her, or person of the one parents, not para financial. No, on one pie, oh, yeah, menso, megunsa. It's as simple. And it's a soon be on a nose of visa mobile in walk on person. I don't care. There's a program. No, you be a pona to war. Yeah, we accept the truth wherever it comes from. Hey, when I hear then when I you be any problem. And the also for no be any man tired we no. And the young she good son. And almost me be me mama who dance here. And I be there and be share to. So I dream and judgment.
What in the
What
bread?
in bread? Because the squad they go on and you better. Now, and go for a go on wing off. Yes, for no almost off what you job through.
Yeah, Zemo.
So why did you bring us up? If it's CSF funeral, make it
No,
CSF funeral.
no. Me mama call Pentecost. Try we are make Ghana. Pentecost we ye change pa or that. Them
Yeah, but where ye? Eh, where ye Pentecost? We Pentecost ni. Where ye? And see, let's invite Avram. No, chair program no. The presiding speaker.
I have visa done ya to yes I don't call back. Is I am more be a visa.
Invite that yeah, Baku say. Anna, your latest convert, Paco. They were all there. Why didn't you let Paco come and preach? He's your latest convert.
Okay, yapping. Hey,
what is my problem? My problem is that my problem is that I don't think it was fair for you to bring Osofo only for you to let him finish talking and come and stand and say
this will be a topic on Variety Night on Friday. You
I didn't need you my body in bread. Said your nonsense to you. So anyone is a year way a CSF way. We don't have a problem. We'll still come.
The way I saw to me and any preaching and then you have
20 minutes. Only for you to come and pick the microphone. I didn't hear you and everybody. I'm like, seriously.
As for my Kenyan to come, I mean, the video even so for being no because I'm more than 2 minutes.
Was there a software there or no?
No, so
for by no software.
Ah, I saw for baby network. I saw for Obian will be preaching there.
And so for no,
I am fire, no, boy.
Already weather forecast.
30 minutes plus preaching.
There be one a bonfire for that.
It's all bonfire and I will throw.
Baby, I'm a tina penny anymore.
I saw you. You were writing. Next time, we see the reason why people video.
You
see the reason why people video for no reason.
Video evidence.
Now, see, I'm beginning to believe that CSF people are liars because you are lying through your teeth. And I really
Papa, I should have made
really cannot. They got preach for over an hour.
Maybe program. The program bounce me go a per quantity will be my platform no for more than even 5 minutes.
Bra. Or just
for more than 5 minutes. Also for start here. Okay. Remind you in case you were not there. Or start here first thing. What person go heaven page on sa?
Why?
What person also for no?
And it's over there.
I
introduce
so suffer not to be na ye no.
Hey.
I don't smallish bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, all I know is there was also for preaching and you were writing and with a smirk on your face, like, yeah, right. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was all you were saying in your head, say, Masa, yeah, because you couldn't wait to get a hold of the microphone to shout your body now, yeah, Juma. What's it? I didn't bring
CSF wild.
No, our family members are always CSF. What do you have a problem? Papa, family members are always CSF.
I name them account.
Who guess?
I said, me ask you, Papa.
No, I say me pan so far can be chow when you saw microphone. Why? When is we CSF Funa, why did you invite me?
One.
Saga,
Okay, my mentor was there. Not or your elder. Our Pentecost, baby, I'm a pastor to name me like almost 25 years.
That is not your mother's. Made any Ghana into Pomra Ghana.
So, what is your name, mammy? You know, only me or sending me, mammy.
You don't have to give time on your program, but no problem. CSF preaching. And here's what Bible preaching when you are going to counter preach.
Me and Percy because I like Scientists are and the Obegul's and Kamisa man second a baton. I'm more by that. And I cover my program on Kebejiagu. Now me and Percy ever corner.
Yeah, we have for the every idea we ever to us Friday because I have a lot to say. Nah. That nonsense has to stop.
Araba, Kevin, mom.
Yeah, the was I go see after me that say why me nya mi sumponi you mate. Say you na work request to say asem na wo catch you. Mate, why? I mean, show. All right, we'll meet sometime tomorrow.
Signature tune.
And then a signature tune.
Well, where's the one for him? No, where's the one about?
So where's the number signature tune?
Into another one more.
No, another one with
CSF one I said you okay,
yeah.
Hey, Papa.
That was very, very bad.
This one, why about
you as some more can problem
or preaching your pronounce my mic. I must be preaching.
Bobenyodo. Yeah. Much them, Mamba.
Saba, I wonder what you program.
I know what I never make sure you sit down. Who wasn't there or mother side?
Father side. Are you on your way? You. Don't even think about
it. This is how we do it every Wednesday. Number one, mon share program because most of what we should be meeting mon share. You guys had your own. I'm on one share program.
Also, for you be over here.
You guys have.
Also, for now, you be over here.
Therefore, that when that's a crumb.
Yamin Samu, Yabeshi, all right, Yadama.